All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's NECE Campus Session. My name is Camelia Tomova, and it is my pleasure to be your host today. Thank you so much for joining us and for this very practical conversation on participation and civic learning in schools. Our focus today is on co-design and more specifically on what happens when a classroom becomes a place where students don't just learn about civic life, but they're able to shape it themselves. We'll look at a program that gives young people real responsibility, really an incredible program that connects them with their local governments and builds the skills that participation requires, such as budgeting, collaboration, and decision making. Our guest, Dagmar Peřinová, sorry, I'll get better next time, leads the participation team at the South Moravian Agency for Public Innovation. Her work creates space for cooperation between local authorities and citizens, helping both sides move from consultation to genuine co-design. She's running two key initiatives at the moment. One of them is Party Cafe, which brings municipalities and residents into an open dialogue. And the other one is the one we are actually going to talk about today, Improve Your School, which is a participatory budgeting program. Dagmar will show us how formal and informal education can blend through play and real projects, how teachers and municipalities can work side by side with students, and what this looks like in practice in Czech schools. We'll also hear what has changed in school culture since the program began and where the South Moravian Agency for Public Innovation sees the next opportunities for youth participation. So, without much further ado, Dagmar, thank you for being with us today. Over to you.
Thank you, Camelia. Welcome all of us here. Thank you for my introduction. I would like to introduce also my colleague, Lukáš. He's attended as well, and he will introduce himself a little bit later in this presentation. I would like to tell you the story, short story, about the magic word of never-ending imagination, about limitless creativity and immediacy. And it's really, really a real invitation. And everybody who works with children knows that it's true. I will talk about one special approach or way about approach which is giving to children and young people the opportunity to create their real solutions for increasing quality of their school environment and showing that their voices are very important and have an impact. It's very, very important for their education process. What will we talk about today? As Camelia mentioned, we will talk about a project Improve Your School, which is project when we cooperate with South Moravia region and with region office. We will talk about how we combine formal and informal education, how this project has an impact for teachers as well, not only for children, how schools can cooperate with municipalities, and how are our experience with that, because not everything is positive in every project. And what about our next future plans with the informal education, because Improve Your School is not only one separate project. When we work with children and young people, and where we work with young people engagement. Well, We will start with this picture. I really like this picture because it perfectly presents what Improve Your School is all about. It's basically about sharing ideas, about cooperation. It's about harmony between teams, not only from one isolated class, but across classes and across ages of students. It's about sharing responsibility, joint purchasing, and shared happiness. I think it's the most important. This is an action photo of one of winning team from one of participating school, and this team is creating their relaxation zone, which also include a swap corner. You can see it in the back side of this room. Well, we came up with the project. Our motivation was because the Czech education system has been undergoing big changes recently. The school curriculum is changing this year, and school are beginning to release the preparing children for the life, not only for have a lot of knowledges, but they really needs to get sort of skills for 21st century and for their real life. So that's why we came with this project with Improve Your Schools. Future education system will have students not only like recipients of education, but also they need to be co-creators of their school education, who can influence how their environment looks, how it functions, and what it needs. And why we started in school, because I very like school because it's quite smaller ecosystem like a municipality. And when the school has their own student council, this school environment can do things like a municipality and municipality council. So that's why, and what is important to support students and school councils, and why it's really important to support these type of activities and projects, because they children can join activities like in real life when they will be adult. Why participatory budgeting? Participatory budgeting, it's first living laboratory for schools, as I mentioned. It's natural education. It is not about textbooks. It's about practice. Children work with real money. Nothing about only written on the paper and written in books. It's really natural education in civic engagement and entrepreneurship. Students learn how things are created, how decisions are made, how to take initiative, how to be responsible, how to cooperate with adults, and how to be partners. And they really need to be responsible for its outcomes. Not only to say what we want, but they have to do it as well. Participation is very participatory budgeting is very important for their financial literacy, because they learn that sources every time are limited. They have only limited budget, and they have to choose what is the greatest value of their idea. Participatory budgeting gives students a real opportunity to shape their school environment. Schools, in the other side, sense to the students that their perspective is for the school really, really important. They need to know their opinion, and they need to know their needs. Students, by this way, become active participants in their own learning. They only do not think only about what they want at school, but they also have to formulate, defend, and enforce this idea. So they teaching and learning their argumentation, planning, and responsibility. These skills are also very important with when they learn how to cooperate with public sphere, with the municipalities and with mayors. Improve your school connect students' idea with the real needs of the community. It's also a really important skill. And decisions about projects are based on real problems and wishes. It's teaching students to look for solutions that make sense and have an impact. And what is no less important, that they build connections to the school and to the teachers. As I mentioned, in some of schools attended to this project, I see much bigger impact to the teacher as to the students. Benefits for teachers. Teachers are not only knowledge transmitters, but they are facilitators. They do not talk to children right answers, but they show them the way how to get to the end of the solution, and they need to think about, ask questions, argue, and so on. Teachers by this project gain their strengths and gain insights, needs, and motivations of students. I have next slide, how to motivate students, because we have with teachers, every school has their own coordinator of participatory budgeting. We will look to the methodology of this project. And in the beginning of the school year, we have this session or training with all attended coordinators, and we had some kind of training on one method, how the teachers can engage or involve students to improve your school. And this is really authentic output from this training. It's in Czech because it's authentic. I will try to translate it. And one colleague from Slovakia, I saw it in Czech. She will understand that. The question was how you can motivate your students And it's very, very nice because in the traditional school, teachers can say school grades, it's motivation for student, good school grades, good school, so marks A or 1 and so on. But these teachers prefers another motivators, like that's a competition. The children needs to feel success. They needs like activities like competitions, getting experiences. They think about pride, promotion, self-fulfillment, self-confidence, about prestige. They think about they can when they will release the project, they can use special tools, special equipments. And it's very nice signal that the mindset of teachers is changing. And I was very happy with this output. History of Improve Your School. This is time for my colleague. Lukáš is my present colleague in my participation team in South Moravian Agency for Public Sphere Innovations, but he is ex-deputy governor of for the environment and participation in South Moravia region, and he would be the first man in public sphere with whom we created this project 2 years ago. So I would like to ask Lukáš to say some points for regional office to support this type of project.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. Hello, everyone. My name is Lukáš Dubec. Dasha is told it. Between 2020 and 2024, I was a politician. So when I was in the leadership as a deputy governor of the South Moravian region, responsible for participation, I wanted to show that civic engagement doesn't start in politics. It starts at school. That's where young people first experience whether their opinions matter and whether they can make a change happen. The Improve Your School project was born from this idea to give students a real voice in shaping their school and to help them learn how to cooperate, plan, and communicate their ideas. It's not about activism, but about learning, responsibility, teamwork, and constructive dialogue. When I presented the concept to my political colleagues, I emphasized that it's an investment, not only in school environments, but in young people who will one day lead our communities. Participation teaches democracy in practice, how to listen, how to make decisions together, and how to turn ideas into results. Today, when we see how many students projects have actually improved their school, it's clear that the decision to support this idea was absolutely worth it. So I'm very glad that this project still exists and evolve. And that I'm still part of this with Dagmar.
Thank you, Lukáš. If I sum it up, Lukáš 2 years ago said, we still need to work with participatory budgets at schools. And I said, okay, And these two short sentences started this project, which when we started the second edition, but in original it's third edition, because the first edition was pilot project. As you can see in presentation, we involved 6 schools. It's secondary schools. The short PB, it's participatory budgets. I will explain to you later why we don't write 6 schools, but 6 participatory budgets. We involved 3,100 up to more than 3,000 voting students, and they made 58 student projects. The next year, and this is the first year, the pilot project was only for secondary schools, not primary schools. So that's children from 14 to 18, 19 years old. And the next school year, we thought, okay, we know that in a secondary school it's successful, and we would like to offer this activity also to the students or pupils from the primary schools. So it's children from 6 years to 14, 15 years old. So we involved 56 secondary schools from the South Moravian region, and I involved 2 pilot schools, primary schools, with the children from the second degree. It's from the 10 or 11 years old to 15, and also from the 6 to 10 or 11. So here is some there are another numbers, because some of secondary schools are composed from more schools, for example business academy and gymnasium or something like that. So we have involved 58 schools, but we provided 60 participatory budgets. Involved we have 32,000 voting students, and they made 318 students project. Next year, or this school year, the second edition, official second edition, we involved 92 schools with 95 participatory budgets. Now we have up to 30 primary schools, and the rest is secondary schools. And how many involved or voting students we will know it in the end of this school year. If you would have any questions, you can ask us and ask me during the presentation. You needn't to wait for the end, so do not hesitate to ask if you are interested in something, if from some informations I told. Okay, super. Okay, so I told about that. I think we can, because it's time is going. This is examples from winning projects from the first edition. You can see some chill zone, but this chill zone is special because it is an idea of students or children with special needs. That's why it's in the dark, or there are a lot of lights and so on. And girls' equipment and so on. All winning projects you can find here in this website vylepšisiškolu.cz. This is website of this project, and you can find there all the informations about this project and about the process. And also, this is only one place where the students or children can sign up and vote their favorite project. And I will go one step back. Okay, so rules, fundings, or some more informations about rules of this project. The main rules are that secondary schools are established by South Moravia region. So these schools are financed by South Moravia region, and primary schools and some secondary schools are established by municipalities. So they have money from municipalities, and they have to discuss and they have to build their relationship with mayors and with municipality office. So the basic budget for every participatory budget is 30,000 crowns. So I am not prepared with the euro, Luki. I don't know, over 1,000 euros. And then about 150 euros for personal costs and services for children. Schools do not need cooperation with the budget. It's 100% paid by office. And as I mentioned, every school, every participating school have online approach to the methodology. They have their own web application for budget management, and they have their all informations and all methodology and tips what to do during the school year, because Improve Your School is project for all school year, not only for 1 month or 2 months. It's really needs time. Also, we train school coordinators, and we give them methodological support during the school year. Well, lepší školu. Methodology, as I mentioned, our methodology is composed from 8 steps. Each step include each part of participatory budgeting. Teachers have maximum informations what to do with the children, what to have to do, how inputs are from each step, and tips for activities, how to motivate children, how to do the project with them, how to create, how to spend the budget, how to promote, how to deliver their presentation, and so on. How they can create, how they can do their proposal, and so on. And our next activities, because my time is over, only very briefly, we support students councils by the special event which connects children with smart cities. and with real problems in cities where they lived, where they live. And we make hackathon, Urbis Challenge Hackathon. It's a 20 hours long competition, and where children create their solutions for increasing quality of life in their cities. And the winning team gets not only award, but they can get opportunity for their future development by the way to the Smart City World Expo Congress in Barcelona, which is going by these 3 days. I'm calling you from Barcelona because of this event, and we have the winning team from primary school from Brno, children from 12 to 13 years old with us, and they could present their idea in the international stage. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention, and let's discuss about this project or about everything what you would be interested in.
Thank you so much, Dagmar, for your presentation.